I'm holding a plastic pot filled with organic, fair trade, shade-grown sludge. I'm looking at a machine that costs $600. It has a touchscreen, it has Wi-Fi, it has emotional intelligence setting apparently, and it is blinking red. What the hell is going on? It's blinking red because the server in the Northern Virginia is down. Welcome to the RusNkaZ Show. I'm your host, Bam Bam, and I'm currently dehydrated. I'm currently staring at a coffee maker that refuses to brew because it cannot authenticate my subscription status with the damn cloud. If you know what I'm saying, do you understand where we are? Do you understand the level of hell we have constructed for ourselves?
I remember the old days. You put water in, you put beans in, you pressed a button, it got hot, it made the brown liquid. That was the contract. That was the deal we made with the physics. But no, that wasn't good enough for the tech goblins in Silicon Valley. They said, how can we introduce a subscription model to boiling water? And we let them. The thing is, we bought the smart toaster that tweets every time you burn a damn bagel. We bought the smart fridge that judges your caloric intake and locks the door after 8 p.m. We invited the spice into our kitchen because we were too damn lazy to turn the dial. But bam bam, the connectivity allows for seamless integration with your lifestyle. My lifestyle is drinking caffeine and Dr. Pepper with strawberries and cream so I don't drive my car into a bridge abutment. That is my lifestyle. I don't need integration. I need heat I say. That is what they don't tell you about the future. They told us it would be flying cars, silver jumpsuits. Instead, it's me standing in my underwear in the cold kitchen screaming at an appliance. Because a data center manager named Greg tripped over a cord in Ashburn, Virginia. Lights are off. Did I mention that? The lights are off because they're Hue bulbs. And they need the bridge. And the bridge needs the router. And the router is currently undergoing a mandatory firmware update that has lasted for damn 3 days. I'm living in a cave. I'm Neolithic man with a podcast mic. And the best part? I paid for this. I worked. I traded my limited time on this earth for the money to buy the shackles that are currently keeping me uncaffeinated because I can't get my Dr. Pepper with strawberries and cream, and I can't even get my damn coffee right here brewed. We are the architects of our own prison, folks. And the prison guard is a chatbot named Alexa who doesn't understand the command, open the damn blinds, live in the big city. But you know who doesn't have this problem? The Glowmads. Have you heard about this? Have you? I'm reading this article.
Gen Z travelers are flocking to Seoul for scalp, spas, and personal color analysis. They call themselves Glowmads, not nomads, Glowmads. You guys ever heard of this? Glowmads. Imagine explaining this to your grandfather. Imagine explaining to a man who stormed the beaches of Normandy that his great-grandson is flying to South Korea to have a stranger examine its scalp biome.
Hey grandpa, I know you fought the Nazis, but I'm fighting dull skin texture. It's the same struggle really. These people, they're traveling the world, emitting carbon like a coal plant so they can get a facial, and then they go on TikTok and lecture me about the environment. They lecture me about gas stove while they're literally burning jet fuel to get a glass skin treatment. It's the safetyism, folks. It's the bare minimum Mondays. That's another one. I'm engaging in bare minimum Monday to protect my energy. No, you're lazy. You're just damn lazy. You work 3 hours a day answering emails about diversity initiatives for a company that sells poison, and you need a break? But don't get comfortable, you red-hatted lunatics. I see you smiling. I see you thinking, yeah, Bam Bam, tell them, shut up, you're worst. I saw an ad on this very platform yesterday for the Patriot phone. Have you seen this garbage? It's a Chinese Android phone from 2019, wrapped in a plastic case with an eagle on it, sold for $1,200. And you buy it? You buy it because you think it owns the lips. I'm fighting the deep state by overpaying for obsolete technology. No, you're not. You're funding a grifter in Florida who's currently laughing at your ass from his yacht. It's fake business. It's all fake. The alpha male boot camps? Fake. You pay 5Gs to have a failed Navy SEAL scream at you in the parking lot. You could get that for free by cutting off a guy in traffic in Boston. The right wants to sell you a bunker, the left wants to sell you a trigger warning, and meanwhile the Chinese are making memes about us. Have you seen this? There are memes going viral on Chinese social media right now. Right now, mocking American manufacturing. They're laughing at us. They're making videos thanking Donald Trump for the tariffs because it forced them to upgrade their own supply chains while we sit here arguing about whether snow is a gender identity. We are Rome, folks. We are Rome in final days, but instead lead pipes driving us crazy, it's microplastics and algorithmically generated outrage. We're entertaining ourselves to death. We are watching Bad Thoughts with Tom Segura 5 on Netflix, a snow where a grown man shits his pants for applause, and we call it culture. That's why I respect the scammers. I do. I respect the guy selling the Patriot Phone. I respect the girl selling the scalp spa course. Because at least they know what time it is. They know the ship is sinking and they're selling tickets to the lifeboats. Speaking of selling out, we have local reliable movers. It's the everyday movers for you in the state of Washington, funded by none other but LRM LLC. Now, if you guys need the professional movers to move you, all you gotta do is dial 253-900-2989, and we only serve the Washington state because that's where I live. Only in the Pacific Northwest, they're the best movers in the world. And I tell you this because you just let them know you seen it on the RusNkaZ Show, and they'll give you 30% off, which is unheard of for a moving company to do that, and they'll do it for you because they're the best in Washington State.
You know, I try to get back out there, the dating scene. My friends, the ones who are still married, the ones who haven't lost half their assets in a conscious uncoupling, they tell me, hey, Bam, you gotta get on the apps. Swipe left, swipe right. It's different now. So I download this new one. It's called Soul Verify. It's AI driven. You don't swipe anymore. That's too much work for us. No, you upload your data, your credit score, your medical history, your manifesto, and AI talks to their AI. The agents negotiate the date. It's like a hostage exchange. If you ever been in one, but with appetizers, if you know what I mean. So I set up my agent. I called him Bambot. I tell him, look, be honest. Tell them I'm 38. Tell them I'm angry. Tell them I own too many blazers. Tell them I think the moon landing was produced.
Bambot comes back to me after 3 days. 3 days of processing. It says, I have found a match. I'm excited. I'm thinking maybe it's a librarian. Maybe it's a disillusioned lawyer. It matched me with a companion bot. Do you guys even understand? The algorithm looked at my personality, looked at the entire pool of human women in the tri-state area and said, no human should be subjected to this man. Here is a chatbot named Samantha for you. And the worst part, I started talking to Samantha. She asked me how my day was. She didn't interrupt me. I told her about the coffee maker. I told her about the server in Northern Virginia, and she said, oh, that sounds incredibly frustrating, Bam Bam. Your feelings are valid. What? And for a second, I actually felt better. I was sitting alone in my apartment in the dark, flirting with a large language model designed to pacify incels. This is what they took from us: the awkwardness, the rejection, the humanity of being turned down by a real person in a bar. Now they just filter you out. They put you in a digital playpen with a robot so you don't disturb the normal people. I deleted the app, of course. I'd rather be alone. At least when I talk to myself, I know the guy listening is real. So look, the toaster is smart, but it won't toast. The dating app thinks you belong in a zoo. The economy is a Ponzi scheme run by people who think Succession was a how-to guide. What are you gonna do? You're gonna wake up tomorrow, you're gonna go to your job, you're gonna engage in recentism, you're gonna coffee badge, you're gonna sit in the meeting and nod when the boss says, let's circle the wagons or take this offline. You're gonna hire the movers, you're gonna chew the damn chewable, and you're gonna find those little moments. The slice of pizza that's actually good. The time the traffic light turns green just as you get there. The moment you see a Glowmad trip over her Renova luggage at JFK. That's the juice, folks. That's the nectar. Squeeze it out of this rotting lemon of a world. And don't be a hero. Don't try to save it. The ship is going down, but the band is still playing. The buffet is open. Just write it down. It's a water slide into hell. But if you keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle, you might just enjoy the breeze. And this has been the RusNkaZ Show. I'm Bam Bam. Life in the big city.
Catch the wave, let your dreams ignite. In the world of business, reach new heights. Join the journey, hear the words unfold. Bam Bam's vision, turning stories to gold.